Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Slicer Gym. Don Varno along with Avery Walma for the LaPorte Slicer presentation of boys high school basketball. And Avery, you know, this is the game that everybody waits for all year, the crosstown rivalry.
Everyone dreams of this game since they're like young. Always the rivalry that you always want to beat that other team. Even in preseason workouts, you always strive to work harder than that other rival. And this is what this game is for.
It's funny you mentioned that because you got City coming in here at 7-5. LaPorte's coming in at 8-5. City, of course, coached by Tom Wells. He's 37-23 in his third year at City. Jordan Heckert, 8-5 in his first year at LaPorte. Both of those men have coached a lot of basketball games in their careers. They're very experienced coaches, both very good coaches. And it's interesting that they're kind of coming in with pretty similar records.
You know, Coach Wells used to coach here, and it's always, and LaPorte was really good. They were really good when Coach Wells was here, really strong, and then they had to battle back, and this is the year that they can maybe get him back. They can maybe beat him back.
Yeah, and I agree with that, and I remember we did a lot of basketball games here, and LaPorte was so tough to beat here with Coach Wells. When he was here, they were extremely tough to beat. He's just a great guy, and for sure. Let's talk about these players a little bit. Let's talk about Michigan City's players. You have Jamie Hodges. He's a junior now. He's going to break the Michigan City all-time scoring records. And dude, when you look back at some of those players, the Kiners, the Dan Palambizio, Delray Brooks, Michigan City's had a lot of players, and a lot of my friends in the community think Jamie Hodges is a really special player.
He's going to be the toughest one on that court today. If you're LaPorte, he has to be guarded tight. You have to play a lockdown defense to stop him tonight. He's got around 252 points coming into this game, and he's for sure going to rack up a lot more tonight.
He's averaging 21 points. He leads all scorers in scoring average. Michigan City's second highest player is Javon France, and he's averaging 15. Let's look over at LaPorte. You have Grant At-Large averaging 16.2 points per game, and you have Kyle Kirkham at 13.5.
You got Grant At-Large, who is a committed senior. He's really racking up points for LaPorte. He's breaking records. He just hit the 1,000-point milestone this season, and he's still got momentum from that moving on. If he can get into the paint and maybe get some shots from the three, then he is unstoppable.
Let's talk about the keys to the game really quickly. I think if you're LaPorte, you have to do what you just said, Avery. You've got to get Grant At-Large inside, and you've got to get Kirkham and Corley and these point guards hitting that three. Cross has been hitting it more. Corley's taking the three. I think Michigan City has to have a dual threat from LaPorte. If you're LaPorte, you've got to hit from three, and you've got to get it inside to the big cheese.
You have to be able to hit from three tonight. Michigan City's going to have lockdown defense inside the paint because of previous film watched. They know LaPorte can dive in and drive and at least score two.
What do you see as the key for Michigan City? They like to move the ball quickly. What do you think is the key for them to have success here tonight?
Well, Michigan City, watching warm-ups, was consistent, able to shoot twos, or able to put up layups in the paint, and able to work inside the paint, but they were so inconsistent from the three-point line. So it was kind of difficult, and if you're LaPorte, if you can shut down that inside the paint, then you have a way bigger chance for tonight.
All right, we are going to have our national anthem.
As we join the LaPorte band, and we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, let's see Michigan City's lineup. Omarion Hatch is at one of the guard positions. Gio Laurent is one of the forwards. He is number 1.
I remember him from football season.
Talijah Robinson is number 2. He is at number 5, Javon France. All their players announced as guard. You talk about a team that's going to move the basketball, Avery. They're going to run that basketball. Not a real tall team, not so tall, but a quick team.
Known for their quickness.
Malik Corley at one guard along with Jamarian Cross. Kyle Kirkham, I really feel like you need a big game out of Kyle Kirkham tonight.
Absolutely.
Grant at large. Tommy Samuelson has done so much of those scrappy things. Spencer Novorowski's played well for them coming off the bench. You know, you got a lot of things here that don't show up in the newspaper, like hustling after those loose balls, you know, turnovers, things like that. Those little plays that keep you in a basketball game. And tonight's one of those things where I don't think you're really going to have room for a lot of mistakes.
You have to stay on point here. You have to stay on point. You have to have play. You have to play shutdown defense. You have to shut down the 3-point line, and you have to create like ways that you can get the basketball like moving.
Beautiful.
Just in general moving.
Beautiful crowd here tonight at Slicer Gym. City with a lot of fans. LaPorte's fan section right below us. And I always love having the marching band here. We are underway. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be City basketball. Good job by Samuelson. He got way up high. LaPorte unable to control it. City will have the first possession.
Samuelson able to get high, as you said. And he's power of tallness. That's what you got in basketball.
City with the basketball. They move the ball around the perimeter. They have Hodges with it in the corner. Slicers kind of stand in a little 2-3 matchup zone, trying to guard the 3. They go inside, back outside. Hodges has it. He looks left side, back to Hodges. City being patient. They go underneath. Turnaround, spin move, shot up, no good by Hatch. Pardon me, Laurent missing the field goal. Slicer's first possession with the basketball.
Great defense by Tommy Samuelson, able to
Hodges stole it from Cross, and he scores.
A great steal by Hodges, able to finish it off.
LaPorte live with it. Backdoor pass to Kirkham. He lost the ball. He saved it behind his back, and Slicers will still have possession of the basketball.
A good save by Kirkham, able to get it off a Michigan City player there. Good defense by Michigan City so far.
Kirkham looking to get an inbounds. He goes to Corley. Corley's at the right baseline, comes back out to the top of the key. At large with him there. Samuelson posting inside, at large with the basketball. He's going to take a 3. It's off. Rebound up in the air. Cross went after it. I think there's a whistle, and it could be a foul on LaPorte. Yes, it's on Cross.
That's Cross's first.
Got to be very careful about getting into foul trouble here. City 2-0. Glad to have you with us on the Slicer Network. City goes inside again. Ball tapped by LaPorte. Back outside, and LaPorte gets that loose ball. Back to City. It's kicked. It'll be Slicer ball. Good hustle by both teams.
Tough defensive, offensive matchup. It's going to be a dogfight. It's whoever wants it more. That's what it's going to come down to.
Corley with the basketball. Slicers down 2-0, 6:30 in the first. Cross with it. He takes the baseline, turns, spins, shoots. Good defense. Kirkham got the board. At large, got the rebound and put it in. Nice pass from Kirkham. Grant at large is on the board, and we're tied. Hodges penetrating, looking for help. He dishes into the corner. Back outside. Good defense by Cross. Hodges for three. Missed it. Rebound. Samuelson. Strong board.
Samuelson able to get up just like the jump ball scenario. Able to get up high.
City and LaPorte tied at 2. At large with it. Needs a little help. He gets it from Kirkham. At large goes down to the post. Kirkham dribbling left side. At large comes out to the wing. Back across to Corley. Cross. Samuelson comes up to set a screen. See if Cross takes the baseline. He does. Stops. Big wide pass to Corley. 3 on the way. Got it.
Bang! Malik Corley on fire.
City back with it. Hatch has the basketball. He goes inside, and it's going to be an easy layup for Gio Laurent. City moving the basketball quickly as they come down in on offense. 5-4 Slicer lead. Corley hits the first 3 for LaPorte tonight. They have the basketball. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. City kind of doing the same thing, trying to guard the perimeter a little bit and keep LaPorte from getting the ball inside.
You can see down low Grant trying to post up, but there's nothing available.
Corley for 3. Boom! To me, Avery, that's the one thing that LaPorte does much better now. They're getting more threes from different people. It's not just Kirkham all the time.
Able to move the ball around too. Able to have more options and better defense just like that.
Well, they got the steal and City steals it right back. Ball to Hodges in the corner. Traveling's going to be called on Hatch. Here's the good look at the shot again. Corley hitting that big 3. Got it. Slicer basketball. Slicer's with it. 8-4 lead. 4 minutes left in the first. Nice hands again by Hodges. Cross regains possession. He goes Kirkham corner. Just short. And we're going to get a foul on the play, and it's going to be on Corley.
Good shot opportunities for LaPorte. Able to produce more opportunities is the best way that you can defeat this Michigan City team. You just have to capitalize on most of them. Yeah,
Corley and Cross now with little petty fouls. We got to stay out of foul trouble if you're a Slicer fan. City comes back with the basketball. Hatch has it. He looks over to the left side, and Hodges just fell asleep for a second and went through his hands.
Kind of different for Hodges. You don't really see that normally from him.
Cross with it, guarded by Hodges. Cross needing some help. He goes to At-Large. At-Large has the ball stolen from him. City the other way, and a basket's good. The basket is good by Javon France. And Avery, on that play, I think you have to let him make the layup.
Yep, you don't want to, because Michigan City, at least a top-notch team that free throws are guaranteed. Free throws are most definitely guaranteed most of the time.
Javon France at the line for City.
You also have the student section behind, though, and it doesn't even matter.
He makes it, and that's a three-point play. 8-7. City now moving into full-court pressure. Laurent is pressing. At-Large gets the ball. They go to Cross. Cross goes down the floor, nearly tipped out of bounds. City ball.
Kirkham thought it was tipped, and he was going to let it go so he could have the ball, and looks like it wasn't tipped. Tough break for LaPorte.
Hatch with it for City. Hodges is on the right side wing. City's, and we're gonna have a moving screen on City. I believe that foul is going to be on number 1, Gio Laurent, with a moving screen.
You don't really see that very often.
No, you don't. You're our official replay official for hockey, basketball, and football. So, you really don't see that very often.
No, you don't. Not at all. It's probably the first one I've called in years.
Kirkham penetrates back outside the cross. Cross penetrates. He'll shoot it. Missed it. Rebound City. Here comes City quickly down the floor. And a basket. A nice layup by Laurent. And Avery, that's what they want to do.
Laurent able to find a hole and just fill it. Just able to get through the paint.
You're going to see them try to get the ball up and down the floor extremely quickly. And we're going to get a foul. And it's going to be on number 5, Javon France.
Foul on City, number 5, Javon France, his first, team second.
LaPorte with the basketball. Nice backdoor pass. Corley got it. What an excellent pass from Grant at-large, and the ability to see that situation unfold, and then Corley has the physical talent to get that ball in the rim.
He's one of the smaller guys, but he's powerful. If you watch him in the weight room, he is pushing so much.
He has 8 points, 8 of the 10 Slicer points, now 9 of the 11. What an addition for him to, just really get better as the season moved on, and just tremendous improvement from that young man. City with it. 3 on the way from Hodges. It's no good. Rebound City. The long 3 rebound is something you have to pay attention to.
If you're LaPorte, you're always looking for those rebounds no matter what.
Another 3 on the way, way off, and Kirkham clears. He fell. City has the ball. Oh, and that's a travel. Alan Briggs traveled for City. There's that great reverse layup by Corley. Beautiful replay. Corley back the other way. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. First quarter, 11-9 Slicers. Samuelson coming up top, sets a screen for Corley. Corley takes the lane, shoots, and he scores. I don't think you're going to, Avery, you argue with me in the classroom all day, but you're not going to argue that this is Corley's best start as a Slicer.
Absolutely. With the 2 years that he's been here, he's only a sophomore. A lot of people don't get that. He's playing like a senior.
Laurent with a huge basket. He has 6 of City's 11 points. He is so quick, man. At-large is open underneath. They got to get him the ball when he's down there. They go outside to the top. At-large posting around, comes to the top of the key. Corley with it, gives it to Grant. Grant looks over at Kirkham. Kirkham takes the handoff. Kirkham penetrates. Little move. Lost the basketball. City has it.
Good defense by City. Again, with one of the keys, got to play lockdown.
3 on the way, no good. Hodges gets the board. Wide open 3, no good. Rebound City. City's just dominating the boards. And we're going to get a foul called underneath, and it's going to be against Grant at-large. That's his second, and that's something you need to be real careful with.
That's early. That's a lot of fouls early in the game, especially if you're Grant.
Kozlowski enters the game for the Slicers. 6'5", sophomore. Gives LaPorte more quickness, more athleticism. Also in the game for LaPorte, Evan Cizeski. At-large goes out of the game with the 2 fouls. Slicer ball, good D.
Just a tip pass, wasn't able to hold it in, and Demarion Cross able to let it go.
Cross with the basketball, guarded by Hodges. Hodges steals it from him again. He's going to go in, and he's fouled. And I think that's a good foul. If you're going to, you can't let him make the layup. So he shoots the basketball. He goes to the line. Cross picks up his second foul. And when you have a defender that's as good as Hodges is, it really forces you to get your radar up a little bit more. He's been pestering Cross all night. Hodges makes the basket. Slicer fan base. And he makes the second free throw. Ties the game. Hodges has 4. We're tied at 13. City again with full court pressure. The ball's inbounded to Corley. Kirkham stays back to watch him. Corley gets the basketball back. Quick move. Kirkham with it. Slicer's running a set play. 5-second call, City basketball. Good defense there by number 4, Kanye Robertson. City gets a turnover.
It was a set play. It would have been a good play at the right side wide open for Kirkham to take in. And you just got to watch for the other fouls. You got to be able to maneuver it more quicker.
City makes a couple substitutions. Hatch is back in the game for City.
Michigan City probably looking for the final shot of the quarter.
As they are. 20 seconds left. That is Hodges with the basketball. They would probably run it down to about 8 and then try to make something happen. Hatch with the basketball for City. 8 seconds left. There's Hodges. There's the pass inside. Jumper is good. And that is the end of the first quarter. Michigan City 15, LaPorte 13. Take a timeout on the floor. You're watching high school basketball on the Slicer Network.
At the end of the first quarter, Michigan City 15, LaPorte 13.
Don Varda back with Avery Walma. Tonight's basketball crew on camera. Mitchell Moss, Grant Godwin, and Chase Alber. Our director tonight, Austin Baltima. Now, does he know that that means he automatically treats for Buffalo Wild Wings when you direct the show?
Well, that's new news to me.
All right, there's the Slicer huddle. We're back to live action. A pretty great first quarter of basketball here. You look at Gio Laurent, he has 8 points for City. You look at Malik Corley, he has 11 points. He leads all scorers. Good basketball, good first quarter.
Absolutely. Just like the girls' game, it's really close, but this one's a little bit more of a dogfight.
Slicers with the basketball. At large up front. Corley, acrobatic save of the ball. Kislowski, big hard pass inside. At large fights to keep it. It's a jump ball. It's going to go to City.
Now you can use that jump ball leverage to get the ball back at any time. Just make sure it's on Michigan City's possession, so you can switch possessions by another way now.
Hatch has it. He is the floor general for Michigan City. He dishes it inside. Easy shot. It's good. Hodges scores. They're posting him up on the inside, which literally creates more problems for you.
Absolutely.
Corley with it. Guarded by Hatch. Hatch nearly steals the ball, and he does. Fourth steal for City. And a layup. Layup is made by Elijah Robinson, and that is going to bring us a timeout on the floor. City huddle there, very excited about the play. And Avery, we've been around, both been around long enough. I mean, you're a little bit older than I am, but when you see this kind of transition from City, it's what City's been doing for 25 years.
With the motivation, and then you also have the hype of Michigan City. You always want to be in good cheer and stuff like that. And then you also have, you always want to be pushing forward. You always have the momentum. And using that momentum, you can do a lot more things. Now LaPorte has to battle back and is almost battling more of a double Michigan City.
Corley with the basketball. City in a 2-1-2 full court press. Kirkham breaks the press, keeps the ball. Corley has it inside to At-Large. He'll go up, he'll score.
And one.
And I really like seeing him take that ball to the basket. He's a big man, dude. He is just a force inside, and when he gets the basketball, it's going to be really difficult to physically defend him.
It was a good move, too. It went one way, flipped the other, and was able to put it up.
City up 19-15. At-Large can cut the lead to 3. Number 20 is Jahari Grant entering the Michigan City lineup. At-Large misses the free throw. Jump ball. It'll be LaPorte basketball. Kirkham under his own basket. Corley outside. Inside to At-Large, layup.
Just like that. We were talking about it earlier. Michigan City has to keep LaPorte out of the paint. If LaPorte's in the paint, it's an automatic 2.
Good defense by the Slicers. The lead is cut to 2. Lob inside. Good hands, and that's going to be Slicer ball. Great play by Ryan Kozlowski. He created that turnover.
Evan Zazeski was right there too, able to body it up.
Oh, Hodges steals the inbounds pass. Pressure defense on Kirkland. He goes and crosses the timeline. Ball's off of his foot, City ball.
You have to be able to have ball handling there, especially when you're in tight quarters. Things are starting to get a little more chippy here, as you saw a couple hard screens coming up the court, but sometimes that's what this game needs.
Hatch with it for City. Robinson back to Hatch, back to Robinson. Down low, Robinson, Hatch. 3 on the way, got it. Amarian Hatch hits his first 3 and gives City a 5-point lead. Corley with it, doing a nice job with the basketball tonight. At-Large with it, he dumps it off. Kozlowski, boom, he slams it home. And boy, what a great job by him to take the ball to the basket.
Huge throwdown.
Block on the play.
Huge momentum twister right there. Oh, there it
a
goes
block.
Again.
A block by Kozlowski after he slams it. Kirkham takes it, shoots it, scores! Oh, they call charging on him. They call a charge on him. And the ball's coming back the other way.
Wow. What a crazy turn of events.
That was a crazy turn of events.
All the momentum that LaPorte had is now gone.
Kozlowski with this dunk, then the steal, and then we get the charging call on Kirkham. Timeout. City.
It was just like that one call like 4 years ago. It was a foul every time they went down, and then it was just one time, and at the end of the game, it was one time. It was a charge.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this replay. And this is the big play by LaPorte. And there's the dunk. Boom, right there. Kiskowski. That really, as you said, it changed the momentum of the game. And then City kind of got the momentum right back.
That was a huge charge call.
Coach Wells there on your screen in the huddle. Friday night lights, man. Friday night basketball in our hometown of LaPorte County. And it's really exciting to be here. And, you know, both schools have great representation of fans, cheerleaders. LaPorte has their dance team here. Our live marching band is here, and I'm always a big fan of that. City with the basketball. They have a 3-point lead. Robinson with the ball. He goes inside. Nice hands by Kirkham. We've got to get it. Corley has it. Corley in the paint. Runner. Got it.
A nice little put up by Corley. Momentum's coming back to LaPorte now if they can get a stop here.
Hodges goes the other way and scores. Well, you have to be impressed with his maturity as a player.
Absolutely.
Here's Corley. At large, thought about it. Now he'll take the three. Oh, he just missed it. Rebound, City. Briggs with the board for City. Alley-oop, no good. Kozlowski boards for the Slicers. 24-21 City, 3:50 left, first half. Corley with it. Samuelson turns around, looks back, facing the basket. Kirkham left open for a three. Oh, you missed it just closely. Rebound, Laurent. Hatch with it the other way for City. Hodges has it on the baseline. Guarded by Corley. He takes the baseline, goes in. Layup, he missed it. Good weak side defense by Samuelson. Fortunate for LaPorte he didn't make that layup.
Absolutely.
At large has the basketball. He's going to go all the way and then shoot and score.
Good move by Outlarge. Way to battle their defense. Trying to get inside, and they've been letting LaPorte get inside, and that'll cost them in the end if it keeps happening.
Yeah, the defender just kind of laid down and tried to take a charge, but the refs weren't buying it. Robertson, right side to Hatch. They go inside, shot up, no good. Rebound, no good. Boy, Laurent has not missed much tonight. Corley all the way downtown, layup. Oh, it goes, and he's fouled. What a play down the court here by Corley to get that ball and go up in major traffic and make that basket. Corley now at the line for the Slicers. He can tie the game here.
It's going to be a big free throw. They'll be up by 2.
Boy, Coach Heckard has to be extremely pleased with the play of that young man. Hodges inside. They're posting Hodges up inside, and he has 10 points. You're not going to have a lot of success if he gets the ball within 4 feet of the basket.
He's such a reliability.
At large dishes. Samuelson reverse layup. Foul. Nice play by At large to get the ball to Tommy Samuelson, and Tommy made a nice move.
Absolutely. And able to draw the foul too.
Both teams in the bonus. Both teams with 6 fouls. Samuelson misses the first free throw. Samuelson's second shot, good. his first point of the night. City with it. Little lob pass inside again to Hodges. Good defense by LaPorte. Nice job of Corley maintaining possession on that ball.
Good call. Good call to timeout. Way to save his player.
Timeout LaPorte. 1 point Slicer lead. 27-26. And boy, I mean, when you look at both sides, let's look at Michigan City. What a great job Gio Laurent and Jamie Hodges have done combining for almost all of their points. And when you look at LaPorte, I mean, how about Malik Corley coming in here tonight?
Absolutely. He's been on fire tonight. And LaPorte really hopes if he stays in the level that he's at. And if you look at some of like the South Bend Riley and the Lake Central games, he plays better when like there's a lot on the line. If you get in his head, he's kind of out of it. But if he's on fire, then he is good. He can stay in the game and he can make plays when they need him.
Slicer fans cheering for Malik Corley, and what a tremendous job he's done. Grant at large as well. 8 points for him so far unofficially. Slicers with the basketball and a 1 point lead. At large gets the inbounds pass. He dribbles. He penetrates inside and scores. You just can't stop him. He's too big. He's just too tough in there.
His 10th points on the night.
Hodges throws up a lofty layup, and the ball is tied up, and I believe it's going to go to City. At large comes out of the game. Evan Siseski checks in for LaPorte. City with the basketball. Penetration. And a foul is called. Hatch scores. So I think they counted that basket, right?
Yes, it is. And one.
City with the rebound. Nice steal by Kirkham to get the ball back. LaPorte's got to do a better job on the boards. Sizeski, Kozlowski, Samuelson, backdoor cut, lob inside, a little too high. Kirkham tried to save it. Nice job on the floor. Samuelson dives for the basketball. Jump ball, slicer ball. Good hustle by both teams.
A nice dive by Samuelson, as you saw it there.
Yeah, those plays change the game for you. 29-28 Slicers.
Sometimes you got to put the body on the line.
It's always fun to see a basketball game that, can come down to one or two possessions, or, maybe like the last team that has the ball with a chance to score. And this is one of those games. This game's been close the entire night.
It's one of those games that, again, it comes down to who wants it more, and then whoever scores the last point is going to win it. Kirkham to throw it out.
Three on the way. It's good. Kozlowski. He has 5, the slam dunk, and 3. Hodges, NCAA 3.
A minute left.
32-31, backdoor cut, ball thrown out of bounds. City gets the basketball. .43 seconds left, City down by 1. We'll see if Coach Wells wants to just go for a shot at right now. It would look like he does. Slicer's just going to stay back, keeping an eye on Gio Laurent.
He's going to sit.
Hodges is going to get the basketball with probably about 8 seconds left before they try to run this play. And they have dished the ball inside a lot to Laurent. You got to watch for that. There's a screen. Another move. There's Hodges with the three. He missed it. Slicer board. Time running out. No basket.
Oh,
Boy, but a great hustle play by LaPorte.
wow, what a deal breaker. Could have been up by 3 at the end of the first half, and the basket doesn't count.
Yeah, that was, tough break. We're going to have, I believe, our Slicer dance team is going to film, show us a halftime show. We definitely want to film that halftime show, and we'll be back. And we'll enjoy this halftime show. We'll be back. It's at halftime. LaPorte 32, City 31. You're watching high school basketball on the Slicer Network.
Unofficial halftime scoring for Michigan City. We got Gio Laurent with 8, Maureen Hatch with 5, Elijah Robertson with 2, Javon France with 3, and leading the way, Jamie Hodges with 13. For LaPorte, we got Riley Kiskowski with 5, Tommy Samuels with a point. We got Grant out large with 10, and leading the way for LaPorte, Malik Carley with 16. And now, the finest band in the land, the Quartet Band. Take it away, guys and gals.
the scoring for halftime. For City, Omarion Hatch had 5, Gio Laurent had 8, Robinson had 2, France had 3, Jamie Hodges had 13. For the Slicers, Malik Corley with 16, Kislowski had 5, Tommy Samuelson had a basket, and Grant at large had 10 points for their total of 32. 32-31 game, and really a pretty good quarter for the Slicers. They outscored Michigan City in the second quarter, 19-16, and took a 1-point lead. And second half getting ready to start here. The only real adjustment I saw with Michigan City was putting Hodges in the paint, and then they're going to him on the inside.
Yeah, trying to make him dive and be able to put up the layup, but LaPorte was able to adjust to that, putting Tommy Samuelson and Evan Sozeski inside the paint and able to guard that.
City has the basketball. Robinson has it, goes to Hatch. Hodges is in the corner with the ball back out, hand tipped out of bounds by Kirkham. Good D by the Slicers. Slicers has their original starters on the floor.
LaPorte trying to come out strong, so does Michigan City need to set a tone.
Cross, Kirkham, Samuelson at large, and Jamarian Cross and Corley. Going to get a foul called in here on foul's called on the Slicers on Corley. Hatch with it. They set a screen for him. He dribbles with the basketball. Penetration inside, dish back outside. City penetrates again. Ball smacked down again by Samuelson on a good defensive play. LaPorte's really tightening up the middle.
They are. They're not letting anyone go through the middle, get into the basket, able to shut down. Again, if you shut down the middle, then Michigan City is inconsistent at the 3 line.
Hands.
And Tommy, good
check.
defense.
Let's see if they're gonna
call a foul.
Call a foul on Kirkham.
Not even a minute in, we got 2 fouls on LaPorte. That's not a good sign.
Javon France at the line. 6'2" senior. 3 points tonight. He misses the first shot. Other than Hodges and Hatch hitting the 3, City has not shot the ball well from the outside. Kirkham with it. 3 on the way from Cross. Nice job by LaPorte, and Kirkham puts it in. Wow.
Good rebound. Good rebound by Kirkham.
Kirkham scores. Slicers up by 2. Hodges. Kirkham blocked it. City goes back outside. Foul. Charging play. And what a job by Jamarian Cross to make that play.
Able to stand his ground and not give up the shot. Now he's a little shaken up on that hit, but just able to power through.
Well, he has done such a nice job for LaPorte this year. Getting more playing time, getting in the starting lineup, providing the Slicers with much needed quickness. At large, tried to pass the ball to Samuelson. Not a lot of room down there. Maybe a bounce pass would have got it to him, but City did a good job down there trying to contain the big man. Kirkham with the ball. He'll inbound it under his own basket. Corley. Hatch tapped it out of his hands. Slicers set up their play. Cross. Pass. Oh, Tommy wasn't ready for that. It was a great pass by Corley. Went right through his hands.
Would have been open both ways if Malik
Nice
Corley.
play by Corley on the D. Cross has it. We're going to get a foul on City. The foul is on number 1, Gio Laurent. His second, team second.
He's had a crazy year this year for basketball, and even in like football, I remember just being a hard attacker, able to stand his ground in most everything.
City had a lot of success with their football team again, and I'm always happy as a LaPorte County fan to see any of our LaPorte County teams do well. Cross with it. City full court pressure. They get it into At-Large. He goes back to Cross with a nice bounce pass there. City trapping. Ball's on the floor. Jump ball. It shows the Slicers are going to have it. And they do. Officials just kind of getting everything in order here. And we are back to live play. Inbound pass, At-Large, stolen by City. Hatch has it. He goes coast to coast. He dishes it right side. Hodges penetrates, dishes back outside. 3 on the way. It's good.
Wide open look. Wide open look for France.
Yeah, and a really nice job by City on that possession. Here's Kirkham for the layup. He got it.
Kirkham able to drive through the paint, drive through traffic, finding open lanes.
Another 3 on the way for City. It's long, but they get the board. Back outside, penetration, layup, good, and a foul. Boy, Javon France picks up 5 quick points and gets City right back in the game.
Absolutely. Now they're ahead by 1.
Cizeski comes into this lineup for LaPorte. Javon France, 6'2 seniors on the line for City. France converts.
Able to battle back from his last miss.
Steal by City on the inbounds play. Oh, that was a travel. He got away with it. Kirkham has a steal. Cizeski, Kirkham shoots, scores. Boy, Kirkham is such a talented player, really showing his quickness there. Love to see him drive that ball to the basket like that and lay that ball in. Very nice job by Kyle.
Looks like
6 points.
Looks like Coach Wells is not happy with the official. He's trying to call a timeout when the steal was happening, and you just can't give it to him after that. After the possession change, you can't give it to him. It doesn't matter what happens.
Hatch with it. He crosses the timeline for City. Ball game tied at 38. Hodges pump fake, baseline takes, outside, inside. City maintains possession. 3 on the way. It's good. Hatch. And if there's anything you can see so far, Avery, is they will hurt you with that 3-ball. Hatch has his second 3. He's getting kind of warmed up.
They will, especially when they get under fire.
Cross lost the basketball. They go quickly down the floor and get another layup.
Cizeski needs to come up on that. He can't just lay back like that. He needs to come up and actually challenge.
Kirkham has it. Big possession for the Slicers. Little runner, missed it. Rebound City. City's got numbers again. 5 on 3. They pull back. 3 short. Rebound Slicers. Here comes Kirkham. He's going to take this ball in. Blocked out of bounds nicely by City. Good play by Laurent. Kozlowski comes into the game for LaPorte. 6'5" sophomore, gives him a little more height. Kirkham underneath the basket. He tries to lob it in. You got to do bounce passes down there, Avery. You cannot throw the ball up in the air with that much quickness.
Especially if you can jump high. They're not the tallest group in the world, but they can get height. They can get up and actually block the pass.
To Elijah Robinson. 2 points on the night. He's at the line. Foul was called on Corley. And Robinson makes the first one. Malik Corley has his third foul of the game.
Novorosky in for Kirkham, giving Kirkham a little rest so they can save him in the fourth quarter.
I've been real impressed with Novorowski's play. He just gives his all on every play. He creates things for you that really benefit you.
He stepped up this year too.
He has. He's going to give you 110%. I can guarantee you that. At large, big pass to the other tight end.
That was a touchdown pass right there.
That was. And we got
a timeout.
Timeout called by Coach Heckard. City, of course, going on a super scoring spree there, 45-38, and they've outscored LaPorte 14-6.
LaPorte coming out a little flat in the second half. That's just the only trouble. If they come out flat, they're almost done. But if they can pick it up, they're usually a second half team, as you saw against Lake Central. If they can pick it up in the second half, it's game over. The other team's done.
Spencer Novorowski will inbound the ball. Kiskowski, Szewski, Corley, Otlarge, and Novorowski are on the floor for LaPorte. Hodges guarding the inbound pass. It goes to Otlarge. He gets it back to Corley, who handles our offense. Otlarge has it, turns. Back to Corley. Corley's going to penetrate. Basketball in the corner. Inside to Otlarge. He'll turn. Reverse move. Shoots. Scores. Wow, nice move.
A beautiful move. Good ball movement by LaPorte. That's what really matters at that point.
Boy, and it was a nice high-quality shot when you needed one. City, long three. They got it. Hatch has three three-pointers on the night. He has 11 points. 8-point City lead, 3:20 left in the third. They go over to Novorowski. He goes inside, and they're going to get a foul on number 5, Javon France. Javon France has quietly played a nice little game. He has 12 points. He's averaging around that for the year, but he's done a nice job for City tonight.
He really has. He's been able to make plays happen.
Corley inside to Otlarge. Turns. Ball was stripped out of his hands by Hodges. Hodges goes all the way and missed it. Rebound. Spencer Novorowski. Kozlowski needs help. Novorowski with it. Working hard. Doubled inside to Grant. Outside to Szewski. Overside to Kozlowski. He'll penetrate. And a whistle. Foul. Robertson picks up his second personal. Novorowski will inbound the ball for the Slicers. Goes into the back court. And we reset with Corley. Otlarge flashing in the paint. You got to get him the ball if you can. Novorowski will take a three. Oh, he missed it long. Rebound, Hodges, and Novorowski fouled him.
I'm not going to lie, I do not agree with that call. It's a little ticky-tacky. He tapped him. Little touchy on that one. But sometimes you got to battle back. You have to battle back. Especially if you're LaPorte. You can't get down right now. You've had too much of a good game to give up like in the third quarter.
City brings France and Laurent back into the game. Hodges inbounds, goes all the way to the basket. Little dish pass, basket good. And that's Gino Laurent, and Gino is in double figures. And City leads for the first time by double figures. They're up by 10. At large, looking for the basketball. He has it. He's going to turn. Good job. Nice pass back to him. He scores. Spencer Novorowski has just done a nice job.
He's a good playmaker for this team. And then next year, he's going to be an on top of the line shooter. And once he's on top of this, once he's a good shooter, he'll be able to make every play he needs to.
Coach Wells pulls the basketball out, trying to pull LaPorte out of their zone. They're down by 8. They do have to come out of the zone. Coach Wells is just more than happy to let time tick off that clock as he enjoys this 8-point lead. Javon France has the basketball. He takes the lane, dishes, charging call. And Evan Szewski gets in position and makes an absolute huge play for LaPorte.
A good way to take that charge. Able to let contact happen instead of just fall back.
Cross and Kirkham back into the game for LaPorte. Big possession here, Avery, for the Slicers. They need a basket.
And they need
bounce
one
to
bad.
At large. Cross has it. He'll handle the basketball. He'll penetrate. Kirkham, At large, posting inside. Corley looking. Kirkham takes the baseline. Hold on City.
Good ball movement. That's the biggest thing for LaPorte is their ball movement. They can make plays by passing the ball everywhere.
Alan Briggs called for the personal for City. Kirkham has the basketball. Cross. At large, you'll get it. Cross, backdoor cut, tipped back outside. Shot on the way. Long rebound, Kirkham. He'll go back up, and he got fouled. And I love that play by Kyle. He has got to take that ball right back up.
Absolutely. You don't even kick out on that. You go for that shot. It's wide open.
Kirkham, definitely one of our best free throw shooters at the line. Shooting 2, he makes the first one.
Comes up big. Comes up big for LaPorte. It's what they needed.
Kirkham shooting 54% from the line. Nice.
Now a 2-possession game.
So City's 14-6 streak has stalled now as the Slicers muscle their way back in it. Nice pass inside and a basket good by the Wolves. Ball down quickly to Kozlowski. He's going to take the lane. And oh, they called a travel on that.
Wow. LaPorte not liking that.
City with the ball. 8-point lead, 40 seconds left, third. Hatch putting on a little dribbling show for our audience. Hodges for 3. He just looked like he never really felt comfortable shooting that ball. He didn't look good there.
No.
He never got his feet set. You know, it's like he was making a decision and didn't know what to decide.
It's too much pressure there. It was either that or get trapped, and I think I'd take the shot, though.
Corley with it. Slicers with it. 25 seconds. Down by 8. At large has it. Goes into the corner. Oh, and they throw it away. Little give and go move. Hodges. Layup.
The momentum
8
is
seconds.
gone. Momentum is gone for LaPorte.
Corley. Side shot. Cross. Oh, he missed the 3. City throws up a desperation, but
At the end of 3, 54.
Michigan City has a big third quarter. They outscore LaPorte 23-12 in the third. Take a timeout on the floor. You're watching high school basketball on the Slicer Television Network. All right, Don Varda back with Avery Walma. Mitchell Moss, Grant Godwin, Chase Albert are the camera operators. Austin Baltima is our director. Avery, if you're Coach Heckard, what are you telling the boys in the huddle?
They have to keep their heads up. The game's not over. There's actually a lot of time, especially in basketball. You just have to turn around, put what they did to you just right back onto them, and just do it even better. Don't let them score. You have to have stellar defense for the rest of the time, and from here on out, if they get in the paint, it's almost game over.
Hodges crosses the timeline for City. 54-44, 10-point lead, fourth quarter. Glad to have you with us on the Slicer Network. Hodges is in the corner. Hatch is at the top of the key. They go inside. Now they're going to go to Hodges. He smartly throws it back out. Good defense by the Slicers. Slicers are going to get a turnover. Oh, and that's going to be a foul on Jamie Hodges.
A good turnover on Kirk.
Kyle Kirkham going to be able to go to the line and cut into this lead without the clock moving, which is going to be very important for LaPorte.
Just chip away here. Chip away. LaPorte's in the bonus.
Kirkham got it. I have Kirkham unofficially with 9 points right now. 3 for 3 from the line, 3 field goals. Eight-point ball game. City gonna take their time if they can. LaPorte really needs to go out and get them though, Avery, because you can't let them dribble 4 minutes off the clock.
You can't. And official timeout.
Yeah, one of the City players is injured, it appears. They're going to sub him. Javon France is going to come back in the game. I believe it was Briggs who had the injury. City with the basketball again. 7:17 left in the game. Long three on the way. It's no good. Rebound. Nice job by Kislowski. Kirkham for three. Oh, he missed it. Would have been big. At large almost got the ball back. Bounce pass inside, and I can guarantee you they're doing that drill 1,000 times a day. It was a great basket by Robinson. City so quick, you've got to get back.
Momentum completely towards Michigan City right now.
Dish pass in traffic, it's going to be LaPorte ball. Ball bounced off of Robinson of City. Kozlowski comes out of the game. Cross comes back in the game. They'll inbound it to Otlarge. He gets a wide open look at a three. He got it. First three for Grant. Big basket for the Slicers that cut the lead to 7. Long three for City. No good. Rebound Corley. Hodges nearly stole it. Cross all the way to pay dirt. Got it. Basket's good. What a play by Jamarian Cross. The first field goal I have him with, Avery. And he goes to the line, and he can cut this game to 4.
A huge twist here.
Jamarian Cross with an absolute powerful move to the rim. And he can cut this lead to 4. And he does. Hodges with the basketball. City taking their time. They're going to force LaPorte to come out of this zone.
If I was LaPorte, I'd trap him right now.
I would too. And you know what? I always
there you go.
Nice hands by
Just
Grant.
like that, Grant.
You know, I always think it's never a good move to stall when you've got so much time left in the game. You know, there's 6 minutes left. You got to continue to play.
Right.
City turns it over. Kirkham going to go downtown. Oh, he missed the layup. Rebound, City. They are going to come back in transition. They have Hodges on the left. Player to the right. 3. Got it.
Wide open. The widest look you'll ever see in high school basketball.
Elijah Robinson hits his first 3 of the game. He has 8 points and increases that City lead back to 7. Boy, that was a quick turn of events, wasn't it?
There was a lot of momentum. There's a lot going for LaPorte, and then just a shutdown 3, and the arena has gotten a little more quiet than it was.
Hodges has 15 unofficially for City. Corley has 16. Corley has not scored in the second half. Kyle Kirkham has 10. At large has 15 for LaPorte. Kirkham penetrates, scores.
Making it back. Able to capitalize on, or make the mistakes better.
Foul called on Kyle. His 3rd.
Too high on fouls.
Kyle has 12 points tonight.
Too high on fouls. One more in Michigan City's in the bonus.
Hodges. Good defense by LaPorte. Boy, he's so quick, Avery.
Coach Wells most definitely went in the huddle and said, we need to score, we need to push.
Boy, what a pass from At Large, and Kirkham takes care of the business. 3-point game. This is getting fun. Layup opportunity. Charging called on City.
LaPorte's going to be in the double bonus now. They're going to be in the double bonus with 10 fouls. They're going to be shooting 2. My bad. They're not going to shoot. They're not going to shoot 2. But the next foul, they're going to be shooting 2 and then on.
Corley, 3-point game. Novorowski back to Corley. At large. Turning, looking for some help. Kirkham has it. See if Kyle can create. He penetrates, shoots, and scores.
And we're going to have a foul.
After the basket. Foul is going to be on, I think they called it on Spencer Novorowski. Let's see. The scorekeeper has not put it up. It looked like foul on 22. Let's see what the officials are going to say here. I'm not sure what we have going. Okay, we have Hodges alone at the line.
I think it's on Kirkham. It's going to be a tech. Probably said something after the bucket. Be my guess.
Hodges makes them both. Boy, that was an absolute disaster, Avery, to give them 2 free baskets, especially with a player that talented. Technical foul was called. City 3-point lead, 4:25 left in the game. Try to force it inside. Corley stole it. Cross gets it. City gets it back. Corley gets it back. This is a battle. Here's At Large. He scores.
The crowd going crazy. It's the loudest it's been all season here, and we're gonna have a foul, and all that energy is gone.
You know what the striking thing to me is, though, Avery? The Slicers get the basket on this end, and City has it down under their hoop in less than 2.5 seconds. They're shooting a layup on the other side.
Well, they've got so many players already back. It's almost like they're cherry picking, but they're not. They're just so fast at getting back down.
Gino Laurent gets the basket. 2-point City lead. 4 minutes left in the game. It's going to be an absolute barn burner. And Laurent makes both baskets.
The best thing for LaPorte is just get 2 on the board, at least 2, and if you can get a 3, even better.
Kirkham got it.
Just like that. Get 2 on the board, worry about the rest later.
Oh, Cross makes a steal. Slicers have it. Cross is going to go. He scores, and he's fouled. He's fouled on the play. This place is going absolutely nuts. What a play by Jamarian Cross. Slicers with a 1-point lead. Cross shoots the three-pointer, missed it, unable to convert on the and one. Timeout on the floor. LaPorte has outscored City 20-9.
And that's what they needed.
They
it's
completely
exactly
got back in this game. Only 44 points at the end of the third quarter. They've scored 20 points in the fourth. City scored 9.
If you're a senior on this team, you've never beat Michigan City, and you want this a lot. You want this even more, especially after that one game a couple of years ago when it was back and forth, just fouls back to back to back, and then that one charge call ended it all. I remember that like it was yesterday.
Pretty nice packed crowd tonight in this Slicer gym. 3:49 left. You can skip Netflix for tonight. The action's right here.
Absolutely.
3:49, 1-point Slicer lead.
Netflix is overrated compared to this.
City does not have Hodges on the floor. It's tying his shoe, stretching out. He may have hurt himself a little bit. Ball is stolen by Spencer Novorowski. At large, wide open 3. Oh, he missed it. Cross has it. Over and back's going to be the call. Slicers turn it over.
Tried to tip it to get it, keep it back in, but wasn't able to.
This is such a big game. Long 3. Oh, he drained it. Hatch. 4 threes for Hatch tonight. Novorowski needs some help. He's got it from Corley. Ball off the floor. City ball.
It looked like that was tipped. I would have said that was tipped.
Hatch crosses the timeline. 2:45 left in the game. City by 2. He's just going to stay back until LaPorte comes out of that zone. 2-point game. Kirkham.
LaPorte needs to trap.
Shows his presence.
LaPorte should trap.
France with it. Who's your hysteria? Hatch.
Wasting a lot of time. Too much time for LaPorte. Too much time. You got to push at some point. You're already in the bonus. You can't foul that much.
Penetration to the basket. Good D by the Slicers. Ball on the floor. Slicers get it. What a good job defensively for LaPorte. Corley gets a screen. He'll pull up. 14-footer. Got it. His first basket in the second half ties the game at 66. Timeout. Coach Wells. Timeout. City.
A huge turn for LaPorte. Huge turn for LaPorte.
You know, you have a situation now that, you know, as basketball fans and you're watching a basketball game, you hope it's a good game. And we got that tonight. We got a tremendous effort from both teams. And we got a game that's going to go down to the wire.
Absolutely. It just brings me back. What I don't want happening is the horrid memories of the foul, to foul, to foul, and then a random charge out of nowhere. It just brings me back horrid memories of that. So if LaPorte could stay up by 2, that would be nice.
Kislowski, Cross, Corley, Kirkham, at-large are on the floor for LaPorte. For City, it's Hatch, it's Laurent, it's Hodges. Hodges inbounds the ball here to Hatch. Robinson on the floor as well for City, as well as Javon France.
This is the biggest game of the year for sure.
Yeah, this is just beautiful stuff. Pass inside, basket, and a foul.
If I'm Kyle Kirkham right there, I'm letting him take that basket. I would not risk at M1.
And Kyle Kirkham has 4 fouls as well. And, you know, another point, what a nice job by City to get that shot. Big
Absolutely.
penetration inside. Free throw's good. At-large with it. Slicers trail by 3. Corley needs some help, and he got fouled.
That's almost better for Michigan City. That's almost better. Especially since you're up by 3. And it's only 2 shots. Corley's going to make these, hopefully, but that makes it still, Michigan City still up by 1.
The foul was on Elijah Robinson. It's his second. I am so impressed with Malik Corley. He has 19 points. He had 16 in the first half. He has 3 in the second half. What a tremendous effort from him tonight. Gets them both. 1-point game with 1:08 left.
If I'm LaPorte, I'm pressuring.
You got to have a defensive stand here. Slicer fans in full effect. Hatch, penetrate, dished it, LaPorte ball. LaPorte Slicer ball. He dished it to Gio Laurent. Laurent wasn't quite ready for it, Avery. Went off his hand.
If I'm Michigan City, I wouldn't have pushed that play. Let that play take its time. Oh my, it's a touchdown pass.
To Kirkham.
Oh, and it gets intercepted.
City steals it. Wow, that was a huge play.
They need to push here. They need to push. Both teams in the double bonus.
Both these coaches coaching their heart out. Hodges with the basketball. City
Trap here.
penetrating. Hodges just dribbling by himself. Malik Corley comes up and fouls him. Hodges is going to be at the line with the double bonus.
If they make 2, then it's a 3-point game.
Corley picks up his 4th foul. Our camera operators tonight, Chase Albert, Grant Godwin, and Mitchell Moss. Our director tonight, Austin Baltima. And we're getting down to crunch time, my friend.
Yeah, we are. 30 seconds left. This is the season. This is what you're waiting for. That looked like it was going out for a second.
Hodges is 5 for 5 from the line. He has 18 points. He has 19 points. Timeout LaPorte, down by 3. 32 seconds left in the game. I don't really feel like, Avery, you don't have to score a 3. I mean, it's nice, of course, but you don't have to. If you can get a quick basket in under 10 seconds, you can give your defense an opportunity to get a loose ball or get a turnover. Obviously, if you have that 3 look, you have to take it.
You almost have to take the 3 because you know what happened is they're going to waste that much time, and you're going to have to foul again. And with this Michigan City team, you're going to have to foul because they won't give up that ball. And then once you foul, it's an easy 2 points.
Slicers have the basketball. City has a 3-point lead, and City's set up here to do some full court pressure. So we need to get the ball in bounds and get it handled up the court. Corley trying to get off of the screen. Kirkham does. Lob to Ott-Large. Ott-Large takes the baseline, needs help, gets it. Ball reversed across the perimeter. Corley has it. Corner, Ott-Large for 3. Off, rebound City. Hodges has it. They send a sandbagger, and they're going to get a layup.
And that'll be it.
That's Kanye Robertson's first basket of the night. Out of bounds, Slicer ball. They did exactly what you said, though. They sent that player back. Nobody there to guard him. Easy layup.
That's a heartbreaker. That's a heartbreaker. Most of the fans are heading for the exits now.
Well, you got to score here and foul immediately to have any chance. Ott-Large has it. Here's a long 3 from Cross. He missed it. Rebounds on the floor. Cross missed it. Cross got it. Game over. Final score, City 73, LaPorte 70. Avery, it was really an excellent basketball game. And, the teams couldn't meet again in the sectional, obviously. But this was an excellent game.
Absolutely. It was awesome to call. It was nice to watch. It's one of those games that you always dream of.
All right, our crew tonight. Chase Albert was our main camera operator. Grant Godwin, Mitchell Moss was on the floor. Avery Walma, our announcer tonight. And Austin Baltima was our director. We hope you enjoyed our presentation of Slicer basketball for all of us here at the Slicer Network. Good night, everybody. It was City 73, LaPorte 70.